Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys can join us this morning. Hope everyone's doing amazing today. Hope everyone's ready to get their bamboo. Thanks for joining me bright and early today. So, this is a quick reminder that starting from Monday, we will actually have the pre-market only available to members. pre-market to members, and at that time I will actually be going over my account status, things like that. Account amount and balance will start to be privileged information. And so those who are joining now this morning, take advantage of it. Thank you for joining. It's a pleasure to have a pre-market analysis with you guys, and thoroughly enjoy having you guys. But we want to give the members some perks here, some privileged information. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you guys are rolling in, say good morning to you guys. Votable, good morning. John Vidal, good morning. Here we go, another day. Let's go, baby. Every single day we're getting our bamboo. 9 a.m. Eastern time. Gotta come in early, gotta get your pre-market analysis done, and then gotta get ready for your trades. Good morning, good morning. Creedmoor, good morning. AGD, good morning. Brandon Jones, good morning from Florida. Nightbot. Pay attention to the Nightbot. I pinned a message from the Nightbot, and there is a 50% off code right now off Apex. And so if you want to do risk-free trading like we're doing here every single day, consider getting Apex. And if you're going to do it, make sure you use the coupon code for yourself. You know, risk-free trading, I kind of wish I did this sooner. SW Blaze, good morning. Brandon Jones, good morning. Frank Castillas, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, my pandas. Frank, I'm not sure if I've seen your name for a while, but thanks for your long-term support. You guys have been here. You guys have been supporting me for a long time now. I have yet to see any. We're not there yet, but we're almost there to see some of the super pandas. Spin Drive, good morning. John Vidal. Tom Ains, good morning from California. Tom Ains, it's been a long time too. I feel like I haven't seen your name in a while. Welcome back. And if you've just been here and I just haven't noticed you, I'm sorry. It's got so many things going on. When the market is live, it's just, you know, you're just focused, so focused. Jerry's awake. Good morning. Rainier Molina, welcome back. Good morning. Pandas, if you guys are just coming in, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Pandas, if we can get to 100 likes before 9:30, 100 likes before 9:30, I would really appreciate that. 100 likes before 9:30, that would be amazing. And that's important because we want people who are looking for live trading to know about this stream. And the best way to do that is if you guys engage with the chat, engage with likes, engage with subscribing. And we want to do that because we want other traders who are looking for a community to trade with. We want them to know about the stream before the market opens. And so I'm just thinking, if I was looking for something like this and I just didn't even know where to start, like I didn't even know that there was like live trading or people streaming live or anything like that, but I was interested in trading, and I have like trading things in my search results, and I've been, you know, interested in trading, and the YouTube algorithm knows I'm interested in trading. There's more high of a chance. There's a higher chance of them to, you know, see or know about the stream if you guys do some engagement. So do appreciate it. Let's get to the 100 likes. Let's scalp. Let's get 100 scalps on that like button. And as you guys are rolling in, I'm gonna do a little bit pre-market analysis. Last night on the two-legged pullback Discord, I mentioned this setup here, and we have a break of trend. Actually thinking about it, it's not really a break of trend until probably right here. But I saw this as a break of trend right here with this move down, using this pivot, seeing this break of trend to new low, and that new low was a, well, sort of a two-legged pullback, but actually it was a three-legged pullback. A, B, C. 3 pushes down. But anytime there's 2 or more pullbacks, those are just a chain of two-legged pullbacks. So we got a pullback here, and I mentioned in the Discord we probably can get 10 points here from this reversal bar, because we had a trap here, and this trap should have continued this trend, but rather it reversed with this strong bull bar, no follow through. I mentioned on Discord we should be able to get 10 points, and the reason why is because if we double the size of this risk, right, if you entered right here and your stop loss would be here, the reward will be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half points. And so I mentioned on the Discord we could get a good swing here because of this setup, break a trend to new low, and this trap follow through failed, and we start to reverse a strong bull bar. And I mentioned on the chat or on the Discord that, you know, we can get possibly 10 points overnight. I was able to capture some of that. I captured 4 points of this move. I didn't capture the whole 10 points, and I captured it after we moved up here, after we broke here and made this two-legged pullback. So I saw this reversal, but I wanted a confirmation. I didn't feel too confident entering the first time, which was able to get, you know, 5 points. But I entered here on this two-legged pullback, A, B, C. So now I'm thinking after this strong push up, we're in an uptrend, and with this uptrend, I was able to enter with a two-legged pullback. Signal bar was not that good, so that's why I only took 4 points. I was able to get, well, not exactly 4 points. I took 3 points and 3 3/4 points. So basically 1 tick before the 4 points happened, I was able to get my scalp. And yeah, so that's why I'm up almost $1,000. I scalp, you know, when I trade off stream, I trade about with 5 contracts. Let's get a panda. Dead Wars 100. Dead Wars 100, 100, 100, 100. You have just become a panda. And for that, I am eternally grateful. Do appreciate it. Thanks for becoming a panda, Dead Wars. Thank you for your support. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it forms over time. Enjoy. Enjoy priority responding to your questions and comments. Starting from next week, enjoy being able to have access to the pre-market analysis and account information. So if you look at the top left of your screen, I'm gonna have my account balance up, and I'll also show you the auto liquidable threshold value, and that's to show you guys that this is a funded account. Only the funded accounts will have the static threshold right there, and so this is a 300K funded account, and I will only show that to members after this week, so starting from Monday. And so the account balance will be for members only. So do appreciate it. Enjoy your panda emoticons, Deadwards. Panda, show some love. Show some love to Deadwards here. Give him a warm panda welcome. I'm actually interested in this two-legged pullback because we're in an uptrend off the 20 EMA. Just a bad signal bar. Just a bad signal bar right there. But this is a nice two-legged pullback. A, B, C. And yeah, I mean, it's a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA on an uptrend. I would be interested in this. It's just It's a terrible signal bar. I don't like that signal bar. It's a bearish bar, but we're clearly above the 20 MA, and this is a higher low second entry. Higher low second entry. Actually sort of interested here. I wish it was a better signal. If it was a better signal bar, I would definitely take this trade. The signal bar is pretty terrible. All right, we're hitting. Oh, what is happening? This is wild. Pandas. Neil Jones, thanks for becoming Neil Jones. Thanks for becoming a panda. And for that, I am truly grateful. Neil Jones just became a panda. Do appreciate it. 2 pandas before 9:30. Let's go, baby. Thank you for your support. I am truly grateful that you guys are becoming pandas and not only supporting the stream by watching, but also with that morning coffee. That second entry does trigger right there. I am not in it because of the bad signal bar. I already mentioned it. If we get a nice solid green bar here and we get a pullback and it doesn't make a point, I'll be interested. But we got 400 ticks left on this candle. I'm pretty sure it will finish its move before I can get in. So I'm just gonna sit on my pause here, pandas. But let's go, baby. Neil Jones, do appreciate it. Neil Jones, enjoy your green name. Enjoy your 2-legged pullback badge as it forms over time. Enjoy priority responding to your questions and comments. Enjoy having full access starting from next week to the pre-market analysis and also privileged information with the account balance. You know, the people who are becoming pandas, I assume they actually are very interested in the journey I'm taking, and the fact that I'm taking this journey on the funded account, and for sure for the pandas, I'll be really real with them. So it's like you kind of be able to separate certain people to know like kind of who the true supporters are. You kind of like filter out the trolls and things like that, the haters. Makes a perfect scalp. Unfortunately, it's just a bad signal bar. Man, I like this trade, but it's just a bad signal bar. Pandas, I can't take it. Just cannot take it. Free paper cuts. We should celebrate all of the support with whiskey, perhaps. Hey, everyone. Pandas. Give Neil Jones a nice, warm panda welcome here. Let's go, baby. Thank you for your support. Hey, I hope that you get more than $5 a month worth of content on this channel. I do this absolutely for free, and so all of this support does help me, give me more motivation to continue to provide this kind of content for free. Pandas, my pandas, welcome to the stream. The market's slow. I will say these candles, even at this time, this candle from here to here, that took 12 minutes. If you look in the bottom here, you can see how long the candle's taking. This is a 2,000 tick chart. That means every single candle is 2,000 ticks. That means it's 2,000 transactions. And to make that clear, 2,000 transactions, it's not 2,000 contracts traded. It's 2,000 transactions traded. And so for every transaction, you can have 1 contract, you can have 20 contracts. But it's by contract. And so from this candle to this, basically, this candle, it took 12 minutes for a 2,000 tick candle to finish. Typically around this time, it should take about 2 to 3 minutes. So we're talking about very little volume right now, and the volume is just, oh, that's bad. That's very low volume. from here to here, this candle took 9 minutes to print. 9-minute candle to print. Boy, this candle took, oh man, today's gonna be a slow day, huh? This candle took, man, I can't even do this math. 54 minus 39, what is that? That's embarrassing. 15 minutes? Is that 15 minutes? Pandas. This candle took 15 minutes to print. Am I in the right contract? This is like, man, that is really bad. We could have a really slow day today, Pandas. And that's unfortunate. I'm kind of glad I took my trade overnight. I already made my bamboo today. And if you guys know, if you guys have the Apex trade copier, yesterday it was busted. And the moment it came back on, I was so excited. I wanted to enter a trade. The moment they fixed the issues. And I entered a trade and I was able to get into this. On the stream it says I made 937, but this was copied across all of my accounts, and so I made $1,000 on this account, but with all my accounts combined I made actually ... Only the pandas will know starting from next week how many accounts I really have. How many 300k accounts do I actually have? Good morning. Welcome to the stream, pandas. You guys are rolling in. I'm just kind of going over some pre-market analysis and saying how long these candles are taking to print. And man, oh man, it's, in my opinion, we're gonna have a pretty slow day today when this candle takes 15 minutes to print. And it's already past 8 o'clock. Basically after 8:30, the volume is pretty much normal. But hey, tomorrow is New Year's Eve, or I guess it is New Year's Eve, but I believe tomorrow would be when we would celebrate New Year's. Is that correct? Or is it Monday? I think, yeah, tomorrow is when we'll actually celebrate New Year's, because of how the holidays are falling on the days of the week, since it's on Saturday. And so tomorrow's actually gonna be, I think the markets are open, but yeah, the markets should be open though, regular hours, I believe. I'm not sure if there's gonna be much volume, but I believe it should be. GT Trader says, you can tell us how many funded accounts you have. I can tell you guys. I'm able to. But that's going to be privileged information for the pandas starting from next week. Frank Castilla says, Panda, is your copy working? It is. It's working now. It was busted yesterday, but... John says, Jean, LOL, so he doesn't read any comments that aren't from people who pay. That's not true. I read comments all the time from people who don't pay. But I don't like, I already felt trolling vibes from you. So I didn't want to answer your question. I already felt the trolling vibes. GT Trader, I know, I just read. Yeah, it's. Can someone in chat? I believe I believe tomorrow is gonna be a full trading day. I do believe so. Yeah, we got just another. We have another. Actually, we have another clown here. The ironic thing is, Jean, who's calling me a clown, is actually the true clown. And I'm a panda. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's no clowning around. I put my rhythmic software up. You can see exactly how much money is in this funded account, how much money I made so far. You can see the auto threshold. The static threshold is already there. I made up to $10,000, $10,431 on this account already. And this is across multiple accounts. You know, I've made this much in about a month of trading. Less than a month of trading. 10K. John, I mentioned if you're not trolling, if you're actually are interested in or supporting this channel, you have a weird way showing it, but the 5K, I had about 60 episodes with the 5K to Affinity, and I just got tired of it. I had more than 60. I wanted to try something new, and I wanted to try the prop firms because I thought it would be helpful for anyone who started trading. You know, if you're just started trading and you're scared to risk your own capital, I think prop firms are an excellent way to start. I mean, the only downside about it is that they take 10% cut when you withdraw. But in my opinion, that's very generous actually of them to let you keep 90%, and the first 10,000 you get to keep 100%. So, and that's per account. And so if you open, you know, 2, 3, 10 accounts, I believe 10 accounts is the max. That's what people were saying. You know, you could keep that first 10,000. Pandas. Pandas. What is happening? That's the secret. You got to give privileged information to the pandas, and they want to become pandas. AGD has just become a panda. And for that, I am truly grateful. AGD, thanks for becoming a panda. That's why I didn't want to enter that trade, pandas, because this is actually a perfect scalp trap, and we're about to trap out here. So there are trap traders, without a doubt, there are trap traders here. AGD, thanks for becoming panda. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pullback badge as it forms over time. Enjoy priority responding to your questions and comments. Enjoy, starting from next week, privileged information for members, able to access the pre-market analysis and also have access to the account status. The top left of your screen, currently I have my rhythmic software capturing. I have my capturing software on my rhythmic software. And if you guys know what rhythmic is, if you're doing a prop firm, they need to know if your trading is legit or not. And rhythmic software is their third-party application that keeps track neutrally as a third party to keep track of all your trades to make sure that you are passing these trades correctly. And so the top left is the rhythmic software currently of my funded account, and you can see how much money I've made. You can see I put on the underneath it how much I started with, and you can see that the threshold is a static threshold. It's stuck at 300,100, and that only happens on funded accounts. And so starting from next week, only pandas will have access to that. I'm going to get rid of that capture starting from next week. So pandas, I do appreciate your support. Hey, pandas, give AGD a nice warm welcome. Let's go, baby. AGD, enjoy your panda emoticons. Exclusively made for pandas only. Let's go, baby. Streaming here every single day, starting from 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm glad that you guys can join us. And pandas, boy oh boy, I'm glad I didn't enter that trade, because look at it. It's actually trapping. This is actually a trap right now. They're actually trapped out here. Do I want to take this trap? I don't, because we have a support right here, very close. Like, we're in this channel right now, and this channel, maybe if we come here and make a nice two-legged pullback off of this trend line now, since we're underneath, I wanted to hit the support here. Green Trader, maybe it's John Cena. You guys still remember John Cena. Hey, Nate Drake, thanks for the update. Normal trading hours tomorrow. Do appreciate that. Boris T asks, can you please explain what L4 setup is? If you look at the frequently asked questions link in the description, that goes over what L4 setups are. Mackie Max asks, new here, did you have a 150 account when you started? I did. And if you go into the previous streams, I explained what happened to that account. Cedric Fees asks, hello pandas. Question, what is the maximum contract I can trade on NinjaTrader? Thanks. You know what? I'm not sure if this actual, I think maybe the maximum is like 100 or something. I forget what the actual maximum is for NinjaTrader. I don't know, because I have never traded that many contracts and never had to. But I mean, if you're asking, you know, because you're like a big baller, like if you're a whale, then wow. I mean, I don't know if I ever get to the point if I could trade 100 contracts, but I guess technically I could. Huh. Mr. Renko asks, when I took the trades today. I explained it yesterday, but I took this two-legged pullback overnight. And I was able to swing 5 contracts to about 4 points. Not exactly 4 points. Market just opened, pandas. And we are going to make a H4 setup. I want this H4 setup off of this trend line. I'll go long here. I'll go long off this H4 here, if we can get it. Need a bounce off here. One more hit. And I need a reversal here. I need a good signal bar to come back above this trend line. Kind of breaking below and actually creating a reversal pattern. I want a decent candle here to go long. Actually, we'll go long here. Gonna put this, attach this to the indicator. Might not need to. It might give me my long right now. It's a big signal bar. We're gonna try to get a point here in this trade off of our support. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Wow, the volume just picked up like crazy after the market opened. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Runner got stopped out, but let's go, baby. Let's get that bamboo. Over $1,000 already today. Boy, I honestly felt, I felt so handicapped yesterday without the trade copier. We were talking about the Discord, and I'm so glad we have it now. I was able to capture that trade on all my accounts with the trade copier, which is nice. But like I mentioned, I wanted to wait till we got here, and if you took this second entry long, that was a failure. But I waited for the H4 setup off of our trend line, waited for a failed breakout trend line and strong reversal, and was able to get a nice, nice scalp right there. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. You know, and for some traders, you're already done for today. You know, with that one trade, you can come out with two or three points. You're already done for today. But the volume seriously picked up the moment the market opened. It was so slow, and right when the market opened, it just exploded. Which is what I want to see. I want a lot of volume, so I'm glad I'm wrong. If we have a lot of volume today, I'm glad I'm wrong. I thought we're gonna have little volume because of these candles, how long they're taking to print, but hopefully during the regular trading hours, it's not gonna be too bad. Now that we have break a trend and we're attempting to make a new high here, you know, I'm not interested really necessarily going long. Looking for something like this now. 2 pushes up, then makes its own 2-leg pullback. We have our second leg up here, attempting to make a new high. Easy peasy, easy money. But with that one trade right there, you could already be done for today. Two pushes up. Attempting to make that new high. On the daily chart, most of you guys think it's going to be a trading range day today. But on the daily chart, we're going to attempt to make our second leg up here. And it's wild, but this is the first leg, A, and we actually broke yesterday's low by like 2 ticks. And we're trying to make a 2-legged move up like this now. And we're about to do it. If we break this blue line here, which is yesterday's high, then technically we are on our second pullback, second push up. On the bigger time frame, you can see, right, the bigger picture here. We have a nice 2-legged pullback. A, B, C. And we can reverse here now. We can reverse with a nice reversal. We just broke above yesterday's high, which means that we are starting our second leg on the daily. Hopefully that makes sense. The indicator just updated, right? That 2 moved here, and now we are on our second leg up. So now we have a 2-legged pullback. But the market likes symmetry, and so we probably get something like this. We probably get pretty high. I mean, we could get a measured move here, but since the market likes symmetry, this is the first leg. The second leg will probably be at least like 50% of the size of this first leg. That's what you're thinking, but who knows? Pandas, my pandas, welcome to the stream. The market's just opened. Man, oh man, you know, only a few times. Nate Drake says, looking forward to trading a wild down day with Panda. There were a few times where I was able to capture like almost the infinite swing, like the infinite runner. And those days, I captured maybe like 20 points on one runner, just getting $1,000 on one contract, which is amazing. I know it doesn't sound like that much money, like $1,000, but with one contract making $1,000, like the amount of risk one contract is so little, and you're able to make $1,000. That's basically winning a lottery ticket, in my opinion. That's like winning a lottery ticket, because the risk is so small, but you gain so much reward. Now, of course, if it was more contracts, that would be amazing, but. Let's go, baby. I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling real good right now. Over $1,000 today. Already made our scalp. This is a 2-legged pullback with a new high. So you're thinking this uptrend is done. But it's moving so strong. Like when I say strong, I mean like we are like back in this channel, and we are, you know, we could just be just on a strong uptrend day today. We could be. What are the chances of it? Unsure. But if we trap here, we can have a strong uptrend. Like, this is where we should be reversing. Right, with the two-legged pullback, we should be coming back down. Right, some people are swinging this short, but I think they have miscalculated how strong this move up is right now. Right, look at how many bull bars there are in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 non-bear bars in a row. 9 non-bear bars. Right, this is a doji bar, so that's not a bear bar. We have 9 non-bear bars in a row. So this is actually a pretty strong move up. And if this traps here, I'm actually thinking uptrend day today. But the trap might disappear. When I say trap, there's a trap here. By the way, pandas, I do have an alert set on the 10K chart for any trap that's about to trigger. When you're 1 point away from a trap on the 10K chart, you will hear a small alarm. I believe the sound effect is like a cash register effect. That's a default one that's on the indicator. But also, if you guys are just joining the stream, this is 100% risk-free trading, and I would love for you guys to also do the same. And to do so, this is basically, we're trading someone else's money. We're trading Apex, the company Apex's money, right? They're funding, they're a prop firm, and basically, if you pass an evaluation, you can get funded up to $300,000, and that's the max they'll fund you. And right now, I am on my $300,000 funded account. And when I say risk-free trading, what I mean is that the only risk you have of your actual personal capital is the price of the evaluation. And then you have an $85 monthly fee. So after you pass the evaluation, you no longer have to pay the evaluation fee, and you only pay a $85 flat fee for the remainder, the lifetime of your account. So after you get funded, you don't have to pay the evaluation fee anymore. And so your only risk really is the money it costs to pass the evaluation. And man, oh man, I've passed so many 300K accounts. Okay, so we had an alarm set. I didn't want to set for that. Actually, we have it set for the two-legged pullback. I want to actually set it for the trap. Two-legged pullback just triggered there. We're 1 point away from the trap. So that alarm was being 1 point away from a second entry. And on the 10K chart, second entries are very, very reliable trades. But because I'm looking at this, so we are reversing here on this two-legged pullback currently. What I needed to do now to confirm the reversals, we need to break this trend again, and we need to make some sort of setup that looks like this, or a setup that looks like this. We could actually have a setup that just simply looks like this too. It'll be a second entry short, lower high. Pushing below the 20 EMA now. Trend line is still acting as a support. We're sitting on our pause here. We want some more information. You know, if we enter here, that'll be a first entry going long, and we want to wait for the second entry. And I remember yesterday, man, yesterday was so slow. Ooh, there's that reversal, right? So that's what I meant. This is where we should see the reversal, and it finally happened. And so if something happens where it shouldn't happen, like if we got the trap and it pushed up higher, I was going to say we're probably still in an uptrend. But if we do reverse here, then we could have a nice reversal. And this is where we should reverse. How do I know that? Well, pure price action, right? We have break of trend, and then we have new high. A, B, C, and the market loves to move in twos. And when this two-legged move is done, right, the market reverses. But for us, we like to wait for confirmation. So we actually want to see the reversal trigger. So this is confirmation that the reversal is happening. And so now instead of thinking we're in an uptrend, we're thinking we're in a downtrend. And so we're looking for short entries. We're looking for some sort of short entry now. And let's see if we can get it. We want something like this. A two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA. That's what we're looking for now. And we want to enter short because now we think the uptrend is done. And so we want a two-legged move to the downside. On the bigger side, it looks like this, right? Two-legged move. But on the smaller side, we want this, right, to enter here. So this leg right here, this next leg, we want it to be a two-legged pullback. But man, oh man, oh man, this is pushing strong down now. Technically, on the daily, we triggered the second pullback, and so we can have an outside bar reversal here. Brandon Jones says, to quote Al Brooks, big up, big down. Yep, he usually refers to the 5 minute, and so big up, big down. When Al Brooks talks about the chart, typically talks about the 5 minute chart. And got something wrong with my bar timer. I need to back up. There we go. Something was wrong with the bar timer. Big up, big down. Let's see what happens. I would like a nice two-legged pullback here, and I'm assuming we're in a downtrend now because we have confirmation with a strong down leg, right? Especially in a place where we were looking for a reversal. The only concern I have right now is on the 10K chart. We do have the 20 EMA blocking us, right, giving support. So if we're going to go short on a 2000 tick chart, we are not confirmed with the 10K chart. 10K chart is giving us some information that we are still in an uptrend. But the 10K chart also is nice because we are in a two-legged pullback, right? So the 10K has been a beast in terms of two-legged pullbacks. What I mean by that is this. Pretty much every single two-legged pullback since the open, except this one, we had a nice swing. I'm not even talking about scalps. We had nice swing trades. A, B, C, right? After this two-legged move on the 10K chart, we had a two-legged move on the other side. A, B, C. It's almost scary because of how perfect this is. With every single two-legged pullback, A, B, C, were followed with another two-legged pullback to the other side. And these are huge swing trades, right? These are about 10 points. 10 points here, 10 points here, 10 points, more than 10 points here, about 20 points here, about 20 points to the downside. And now again, A, B, C, two-legged move. And so the 10K chart is scary. Scary how accurate it is right now. We have a two-legged pullback forming now on the 10K chart. Sorry, on the 2K chart. Terrible signal bar. We would want a better signal bar than that. But we're getting closer to 20 EMA. Terrible signal bar. We cannot trade against this signal bar. But perhaps we can get a better signal bar than this. But I'm just saying right now, the observation I'm making, the 10K chart is scary accurate in terms of the two-legged pullback. It's making almost every two-legged pullback. It's not only making a scalp, but making full swing trades here. Every single two-legged pullback on the 10K chart. And so the idea, if we can use that information, is hopefully we'll get two legs down here. A, B, C, something like that. But who knows? We're way above the 20 EMA now, and it's a little scary to go short here. But with a good signal bar, I will be going short. I will be going short here with a good signal bar. Off of the 20 EMA, strong push down on a reversal. We're looking for another push down here. Decent signal bar. Give me a decent signal bar. Ending on slow. All right, signal bar is good enough for me. I'm going to take the short. We should have another push down here, in my opinion. Two-legged pullback off of 20 EMA. Could get trapped out here. It's all good, Panis. But with my analysis, it does feel like this is a place where we should have another push down. Right, two pushes up, two-legged pullback, off of 20 EMA. It just looks sketchy right now, so that's why I'm a little concerned. And I may get trapped out here. I may get trapped here. But to me, it's a little unusual because we're also on top of the trading range. And so I'm thinking bottom trading range to the top of the trading range. And we should have another push down here. Hopefully to get at least a scalp, maybe even a swing trade. So that's not what you want to see on the trade, right? If it reverses here, actually can push out pretty strong and trap me out. And so if this reverses here, I'm just out. I'm not going to probably trade again to go short until a little bit later. But if this traps me out, it is what it is. I get trapped out. But for me, everything in this trade was saying to me I should go short. So I go short. And even on good setups, I don't even mind losing the good setups, because with a good setup, you got to enter it. And even if you lose a good setup, it is what it is, and you take the hit. You take it like a real panda. But that trap fails here currently and reverses, and so we're still good. We still just keeping our regular stop loss. Because I'm keeping it here, we're okay right now. Still in this trade, still waiting. Iron pause here, iron pause. Just waiting, just waiting. I like how that ended. I like how that candle ended. Gives a higher chance for you to get my point. Higher probability to get that point. Starting to reverse now. And now you're thinking maybe skunking the trade. Like if you don't like the setup, you can skunk this trade and just, you know, minimize your loss here. And if this reverses back up, it could be a pretty strong reversal, because that's another failure. It's another failure down. Another failure to reverse. So we have one failure, then another failure to reverse. We have a pretty strong push up here. But Panda's all good. You know, we can lose this trade. I'm completely okay with that. I mean, I like the setup, especially now with a double top like that. I'm still okay in this trade. I feel comfortable. But I'm looking at the 10K chart. The 10K chart looks like it wants to make one more leg up before push down. We're just sitting on our pause here, waiting for the setup to finish, or waiting for the scalp to finish. If it doesn't finish in this candle, I might just skunk it, because it's just taking too long. Right? Scalps should be quick, and it's taking this long. In my opinion, it's already a failed trade. Right? It had to push up again, and it's already a failed trade. The fact that it's pushing up one more time makes me worried here, because now that was another failure down, and we get another push up. I may skunk this trade here, pandas. I don't like the fact that it's taking this long to finish this trade. I don't like it. I don't like how long it's taking. I'm skunking this trade, pandas. I'm out. I don't like how it's taking 3 candles to finish this trade. And the fact that it's taking 3 candles, I'd rather just move on to the next trade. Just say that I messed up, read it wrong, and I move on. And the 10K chart, it might be what it's trying to do is make one more push up before another push down. And that's why, you know, this might be happening, right? Bouncing off the 20 EMA on the 10K chart. And so skunking the trade, moving on. And then even if it does scalp me out here, you know, it's okay. I didn't like the fact that it's taking this long to make a scalp, and it should not take that long. So I'm already out. Does push down again, and that push could give us that scalp that we were looking for earlier on, but I'm not sticking around to see what happens. I did not like the fact that that took that long, and I'm completely okay skunking that, moving on. I lost a little commissions there, but it's all good. Actually, I think ends up hitting that scalp now. Finally scalps out after one, 2, 3, 4 candles, pandas. No, not staying in that for 4 candles. Comes from top of the trading range to the bottom of the trading range. Unfortunately, I skunked that trade, but in my mind, it's not even unfortunate. I'm glad I did, because when it takes 4 candles, right, to finish your scalp, I'm just out. I'm out. Now, if I was swing trading this, that would be a different story. If I want to swing trade this, I'll be completely okay staying in that trade, and you take, you know, 2 times your risk reward. You'll actually trade it down to here. But because of the trading range indicator giving me the clear trading range here, you might just come to the bottom of the trading range, like what it did here, right? Right when it hit the bottom of the trading range on the trading range indicator, it bounced off of it. So we have a trading range indicator here showing us a trading range as well. But fancy that. Look at this. The 10K just balancing off of the 20 EMA. Getting rid of all this noise. Right, the 20 EMA is acting as a strong support right now on the 10K chart. How does our 5-minute look like? 5-minute, it looks a little confused. Has a 2-legged pullback push up. Technically, this trap, you should take this trap to go short, but I'm sitting on my pause because of the trading range indicator is giving us a clear trading range right now. And I don't want to go short into the bottom of the trading range. In fact, I'd like to go long at the bottom of the trading range. Rob Gruns asks, which trade copier do you use? I use the one in provided by Apex, but you have to pay for it. It's not free. Greenstream asks, is there a monthly fee to your Discord, or just buy your indicator to have access? If you purchase the deluxe edition of the 2-legged pullback, 2-legged pullback indicator, then you have lifetime access to the Discord. Yeah, on-time trading signal asks, how did you go from 150 to 300K? It's a different account. So with the prop firms, you can have more than one account. And so let's say on-time trading signal says, so he got funded 150 count, then hit 20K profit target and got funded again and hit 10K already in 3 weeks. No, that's not how it works. So the 150K, if you pass the 150K evaluation, then you can only get 150K funded. I explained earlier on earlier streams what happened to the 150K account, but I started with the 150K. I was on a journey with you guys passing the 150K account, and in tangent, while I was doing the 150K account, I was also getting a couple 300K accounts. And so with the 150K account, basically, even if you hit plus 150K account, the profit target is not 20K. The profit target is, I believe, 10K on the 150K account. If you make a 10K profit on the 150K account, then you are eligible to get a funded account for the evaluation. But right now what you're seeing is a 300K account. Actually, I might take this reversal here, pandas. I might take this reversal, right? Failed trap to the short side. I might take this reversal up just for a scalp here. Come back to the top of the trading range. The reason also being is because this trap fails, and when the trap fails, typically the reversal is strong. Right, it's failed trap here. As in here, failed trap, reverse. Failed trap down here, reverse. Right, we're getting failed traps on the top and bottom of this trading range. So actually, I'm gonna go long here, pandas. Also, the 10K chart, strong support off of the 20 EMA. I'm thinking it's gonna make one more leg up on the 10K chart. Decent signal bar. Let's finish off here. So let this finish. We go long here, just the top of the trading range. Gonna just scalp it out real quick. I'm gonna scalp out probably the entire position. Failed trap. Bottom of trading range. Thinking coming back to the top of the trading range here. Market is confused. Gonna get a scalp. Try to get a scalp here in the trade. Now you have the option to use this as your... Let me just come out with the entire position here. Just looking for a quick scalp. You can use this as your stop loss here, or you can use this as your stop loss here. This second entry long, higher low setup is currently failing. Let's see what happens here. I could have entered a bad trade here. It's getting a little too choppy, and we're still under the 20 EMA. I was thinking that we can bounce from the bottom of the trading range to the top of the trading range, but it looks like we're gonna get a pick what you trade here. I may get stopped out. I'm completely okay with that, pandas. Every trade that you enter, you must be completely okay losing the entire trade. If you're not okay losing the entire trade, that means you're trading too large. You're trading too large for yourself. But right now, I'm okay losing this, moving on to next trade, and I don't know. I think it's because I'm confident enough that if you stick to the plan, you'll become profitable at the end of the day. And, you know, with just like 1 or 2 swing trades, you can make up any loss here. Pushing up now. I like this to scalp out and not do anything tricky like it did last time. 4 candles to finish the scalp. Having a hard time filling me here. Trying to get 1 point. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. Getting that bamboo. Easy peasy, easy money. Do not copy my trades. Trade at your own risk. Trade at your own risk, but you can have risk-free trading. The irony. Yeah, so for those who are confused on what's happening, yeah, the 5 minute, wow. Look at this 5 minute chart. That's crazy. Actually, the 10K chart is just as crazy, but you have outside, inside, inside, inside bar. You have 3 inside bars. We're in breakout mode. We're basically making a triangle. Outside, inside, inside, inside bar. You know, this is, okay, so we made the second push up. Now we can make a second leg down. Remember, the 10K right now is really good at making 2-legged pullbacks. So 2-legged moves everywhere. But clearly above the 20 EMA. And so you got to keep that in account, right? We've been above the 20 EMA for a while now. Will we make a strong move at the end of the year? Who knows, pandas? Who knows? All I know is I think we're in breakout mode. With this trap here, we could have a strong push up. This trap could reverse. This trap could be the trap of the day. Because of that, actually, I'm going to enter this trap because this could be the trap of the day and this could be the reversal of the entire day. I'm actually going to take this trade and knowing I can lose it, easily lose this, but because this could be the swing of the day, I'm going to actually enter this trade here. And high chance to be stopped out because we're top of the trading range. But because, also that trap was an outside bar reversal. I'm gonna stop that here. But because there was great potential that this could be a really strong push up, and we could have an all-day uptrend day today because of the triangle that we're in on the 10K chart. Looks like I'm about to get stopped out right now, but it's all good, pandas. Because of the potential of that being a really strong push up, I decided to enter that trap to the long side. And I should have traded smaller. I traded my full contracts. I shouldn't have done that. I should trade just 2 contracts and just come out with that small loss if it did reverse. But because of the potential of that being such a strong move up with that trap, I was thinking that could be worth it. But pan is all good. Move on to next trade. I was up 1,300. But that one trade, you know, because scalps, you have a big, well, let's see how much I lost for that. 2 points. Lost about $400 on that trade. A little less than 400. 350. Lost 350 on that trade. It's all good, pandas. Moving on. I was thinking that outside bar reversal, I should have taken it. Should have just waited for the bar to finish. But there was potential for that to be a very strong reversal. So it's all good, pandas. Do not copy my trades. But if you guys are experiencing a delay in this stream, it's because YouTube has a delay. YouTube always has a delay. I'm actually going to take this long again, pandas, and I'm going to take it with 2 contracts because I'm trying to swing this. I'm going to try to take this long again, and if I lose out on it, it's all good. I'm thinking we can actually have a really strong push up here if this long triggers. We could have a really strong push up here. Waiting for the bar to finish. Candle to finish. Candle finish. I'm basically re-entering this trade I entered here, but at a little lower place. We're going to swing only 2 contracts here. And again, because I think this is high potential to be a very strong push up, I'm going to take this trade here, this swing trade, and if it fails, I move on. Completely okay with that. Do not copy my trades. Just waiting for the setup. Just waiting for the trigger. The reason why I'm entering this is because the big trade I thought was going to happen here, but it wanted to make one more push down. I'm thinking this one push down might have stopped out some traders, just like me, and now it's going to make its move up now after that. And another reason being is because the 10K chart, we're above the 20 EMA. It's acting as strong support. We came back down, made a micro double bottom here on the 10K chart. Similar here. It made an outside bar. Oh, outside, inside, 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 outside bar. Absolutely incredible. We're in breakout mode right now. In this trade, and it's a swing trade, looking for 10 points here. Let's see if we get 10 points. 2 contracts, 10 points. Let's see if we can get it. This might be a strong push-up, and the reason I'm saying that's because I thought the push-up would happen here, but it made one more spike down to stop out any traders, and it might make the push-up now. And the thing is also we missed the bottom of the trading range by a couple ticks. Us missing that makes me think we're going to push up pretty strong here. And also, right, the 10K chart clearly above the 20 EMA. The 5-minute also above the 20 EMA. And we were in breakout mode, right? Outside, inside, 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 outside bar, breakout mode. So this could be a pretty strong move up. But who knows? Just sit on our pause and see what happens. To see what the market gives us. I'm completely okay losing just $300 to potentially make 1,000 here. That's the nice thing about swing trading. Small risk, big reward. Very good risk reward ratio, but probabilities are low. And so this has about a 40% chance to make this swing here. And yeah, it is what it is. Looking for 10 points here. You gotta look at least for 2 times your risk reward, right? This is your risk reward. You gotta at least get that. But I'm gonna look for 10 points here. I think we can get 10 points here. I might get impatient. Just come out with the loss I made here, which was 350. But maybe I'll just come out here. Thinking we got a strong push up. Could be one of those days we just go up, maybe forever, like the Santa Claus rally. Like, we could be in a true Santa Claus rally right now, and this could be the beginning of it. But who knows, pandas, who knows? I wish I could break up this trade. Actually, I can technically just scalp out here, take my swing trade, and enter one contract here. If I enter one contract here, it'd be pretty much technically me entering with a runner here. I'll just lose out on commissions a little bit. So I already made up the money that I lost on that trade that reversed on me. I could just come out break even right now, but I'm gonna hold for the 2-to-1 risk ratio and then have a runner here, and that runner I'm gonna try to let swing as much as I can. Two times risk reward here. Looking for at least 2 pushes up though. Let's get that push up. Let's get to 2 times risk reward. I would like that. The 2 times risk reward, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, $600. And I'm going to, because I don't know how to separate this thing. Actually, let's just get the 2 times risk reward here. Or maybe I can just swing this all day if I think it's going to be a really strong uptrend day today. But hard to say. Hard to say. This could just reverse on me right now. Who knows? But it's just 2 contracts, right? Your risk is very small. Your risk is what? Max $100 to $300. And I already made a 1-to-1 on that. And now I'm trying to get the 2-to-1 on it. And again, this is a native tool on NinjaTrader to measure 2 times your risk reward. And you can change it to be like 4 times your risk reward, whatever you want, but it's default at 2 times your risk reward. It's bouncing off yesterday's high. I'm thinking one more push up here. Be nice. Right, we want 2 legs up at least. Right, if it reverses here, that would be unfortunate and kind of hard to tell that was going to happen. But you're really thinking 2 pushes up at least. So I'm gonna just let this swing trade play out and yeah, move on. Pandas, my pandas. Deadware's off to work. I'll see you soon. Let me go over some of the chats as we wait for this swing to finish. We want at least 2 legs up before considering skunking the trade. And if it just crashes back down here, it is what it is. You move on to the next trade. But I'm thinking, man, this could really be a strong push up. Like, it might be worth just holding this swing trade for like an hour to see what happens. Like if we break above yesterday's high again, like we could really float high. We could really go high. The reason I'm saying this because when you look at the daily chart, there's nothing stopping us from just this going up, you know, 20, 30 points above here. In my opinion, nothing really stopping us from that when you look at the daily. And when the daily just has open skies like that, and we're right there, we're right at the top, we're basically making all-time highs now. You typically don't want to short all-time highs, especially at Santa Claus rally. Pushing up again. But I think I'm okay with this swing trade here, and I'll just come out again if I'll just enter again if I see another setup. If I think this trend is gonna be very strong going up. But I'm okay with the swing trade. Technically, we are now on our second leg up, so our swing trade could be done now. A, B, C. The swing trade could be done technically. What I could do is actually raise this up even higher and just come out whenever we break a previous candle's low. And so what I can do is I can make this infinity, and I can just attach this to the indicator at the signal bar value, the super signal value. And right now it's attached to this super signal. So every time it makes a new candle, it will continue to adjust itself. And so now the fact that we made 2 legs up, I'm thinking this move is done. And so whenever it makes its next reversal, I'm just going to get out. But let's see how high this can go. We'll just let this go on as long as it wants to. And the reason why I'm more willing to swing trade now than before, pandas, is because I have a static threshold now. Before I was really hesitant to swing trade because of the static threshold. But now that the static threshold is gone, man, why is that so hard to say? The static threshold, since now the trailing threshold is gone, sorry. I've had a trailing threshold before, but since the trailing threshold is gone now, I'm completely okay swing trading because it doesn't matter how big the swings are. If you guys don't know how Apex works, by the way, if you're just joining this stream, we're doing risk-free trading here, and risk-free trading basically because of the prop firms allows us to have risk-free trading. And so yeah, if you want to do risk-free trading, you can trade someone else's money. You just can sign up for Apex. Anyone can do it, as I'm doing now. And we are trading a $300,000 account right now. I actually hit my target, but I'm actually trying to get more out of this by just simply putting my stop loss one tick under basically on the super signal. So I might make a little less than I would have, but we'll see here. You know, people are taking the profits at 2 times that risk reward, as you can see. But I'm going to just let this ride, and this could potentially give us more points, but who knows? I'll just let this ride. Could break below now, and the reason why I'm doing this is because after it makes 2 legs, typically the move is done. But I'm also thinking potentially this could keep going higher and higher, and we could potentially get a really nice swing trade here. Really nice swing trade. And almost no risk, right? The only thing I'm losing now is $200, right? That potential $200 I could have made here, but now I potentially could make more than that. And you can see when this candle finishes, this super signal is going to move up here, and we'll just take our profits. Now it could be one of those days where I can literally put it under the 10K chart, and I'll have the 10K basically again. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll allow the 10K. Right, this is why I'm putting the stop loss here, and you see it adjusted, actually moved it up here. I may use the 10K chart as my let's use the 10K chart. So we're gonna put a break even, and once this candle finishes, we're gonna use the 10K chart to get our swing trades. And the reason being is because we can have a really strong uptrend here, and we can have a a forever swing. And as long as we just use the 10K chart, we could have a potential very good swing here. And we can just let it ride for the rest of the day. Who knows? We were in breakout mode, right? When you have an inside, 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 outside bar like that, this is it, breakout mode. So what we're looking for is something like this, right, pandas? Where you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bars before a reversal. And we want something like this, right? That's what we're looking for. And we're trying, and hopefully we got early into this trend, and we can have something like that, right? Or we can have like 1, 2, 3, 4 bars and finally reverse here. Completely okay with that as well. AGD asks, how did you pin the stop loss to the indicator? If you have the deluxe edition, you can right click. If you right click your order, like if you right click this little flag here, it gives you an option to attach to indicator. So you can also attach it to, like, to the 20 EMA if you want, and just keep it, as long as it doesn't touch the 20 EMA, you can keep it there. Maybe I'll just come out with 10 points. I like 10 points too. 10 points is nice to have. It'd be nice to have one of these forever runners today and be in with 2 contracts. That's really nice. I'm up $700 on this trade so far. So boohoo, I lose this trade, but like I said, just stick to the plan and make up the money plus more. So I'm only managing this trade with stop losses. So when this candle finishes, I'm going to attach it to the indicator here. I potentially could lose this like 4 points here, but the reason why I'm okay with that is because the potential, I really don't care. Like, it's 2 contracts. I don't care how much money this one makes. I'm already profit, and this is now just seeing how much money can I make with it. And hopefully we can have something like this, just grinds upwards and just never touches, never reverses on the 10K. That's what I'm looking for. Hopefully we can get that. Maybe I can have a limit here. I don't know. Maybe 10 points is good. Pandas, let me know in the chat, how high should I make the limit order here? Should I let it get stopped out by the stop order, or should I put a limit order here? Give me a 1 in the chat if I should. Oh, I'm getting sweaty. I'm starting to sweat. Hopefully it doesn't reverse here, because I lose out on 1, 2, 3, 4, $450. I lose out $450 here if this stops me out here. I would hate to see that. $450 gone. So we know where it is on the 10K chart. I'm just putting on 1 tick underneath a candle. Ooh, that was very close, pandas. Very close to stopping me out. Very close. Well, let's see what happens. Like, I don't have any... Okay, give me a 1 in the chat if I should just stop it out right now. Maybe I should just put the stop loss back to break even and just let this run for the rest of the day. Not sure. Not sure. All right. Terrence Machado says, Freddie G says, exit on stop. I'm completely controlling this with stop order. I'm not going to put a limit order. We're going to just see how high this goes purely with stop orders. All right, pandas, this is a 10K chart. It almost stopped me out, but it bounced off, and hopefully we can get something like this where we just grind upwards forever. Hopefully that's what we get, but we'll see. I would love to see it right now. I'd love to be in one of these trades where it just grinds up forever. So 10K chart is basically just one tick under previous candle's low. But we'll track it on the 2K chart. It's already made this. Thinking one more push up here. I think a lot of people are very accustomed to scalping, and so when they see this, they're just wondering, man, oh man, why don't you just get out right now? You could have got out a long time ago. And that's completely okay too, you know, like it already met my goal of 2 times risk reward. And the idea is if that happens, right, 2 times risk rewards right here, it already hit it. And the thing is, it's like, if it hits your 2 times risk reward, just get out of the trade and enter it again if you're an uptrend, right? There's more opportunities along the side, but let's just, for the stream, let's see how high this can go. Completely controlled by stop loss. I'm not going to control it with the limit order. I'm not going to hit a limit. Just let it ride. Health and Fitness says, just come out now. Just come out now. I can feel you guys are nervous. You guys are more nervous than me, which is the funny thing. Like, I'm completely okay with however much money I make now. Like, I'm fine with this much money, protecting this much profits. And then we move on to the next trade once I get stopped out. But I feel like you guys are more nervous than I am. But just watching. I'm completely 100% stress free. I'm just letting this ride with the 10K chart. And when this candle finishes, this is going to move up 1 tick below the bottom of this bar. So the super signal will move here. And the reason why is because the super signal uses this as the two-legged pullback indicator uses this as the signal bar. Pushing up stronger now. Good thing I didn't stop out. Good thing I didn't take out my money. Just control it with the stop loss. Let's go, baby. In that bamboo. We're flying now, pandas. We're flying. We're flying, pandas. I like to see it to hit 10 points. 10 points would be nice. 20 points would be nice. It'd be a 2K day today. But remember, pandas, I have a trade copier, so this is being copied across multiple accounts. And so what you're seeing right now is plus, what, 700. But multiply that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Multiply as many as you think of accounts I have. And that's how much money I'm making right now. Risk-free, again, this is risk-free trading. Made a new high. Right, the 10K is looking good. Right, almost stopped me out, but pushed up again. And hopefully we get some sort of action, some sort of terrible spiky action like this. I would love to see that right now. We're making new all-time highs right now, Santa Claus rally. And we could really push up. You know, there's nothing, on the daily chart, there is nothing here stopping this from just going up forever. We're flying, pandas. We're flying. Let's see how high we can go. And the beautiful thing is, like, I'm really doing nothing. I'm just allowing this to move up, and this will continually just move up as we go higher and higher. So we just moved to the new pivot low. And that's why I kind of like using the 10K chart, because every candle on the 10K chart is essentially will pretty much mark the pivot low of the 2K chart. And so you see when that bar finished, when the 10K bar finished, we just moved up here, one tick below here, and it's basically at the pivot. So this is how I would normally, right, manage my swing trades. As long as we are staying above the previous pivot, you know, we're still in uptrend. And so we're gonna just stay here. And it's only like 2 points away from getting stopped out every single time. Right now, it's like very close to getting stopped out, but I feel comfortable here. Pandas, my pandas. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm doing just fine here. Let's see how high this can go, pandas. It's a slow grind though, which is nice. I don't mind a slow grind if you're in the good trade. Pandas, let me know in the chat if you think I can make at least 10 points on this. Give me a 1 in the chat if I can make 10 points. If you think I can make 10 points. Oh, that does not look good. It looks like it wants to stop me out. It looks like it wants to stop me out. Looks like it wants to stop me out. Very close. Very close. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No. 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 Ah, it got me. Let's go, baby. It's all good. Got that bamboo. Stop me out. So on the 10K chart, you can see it came down and stopped me out here because it went below this candle one tick. It's all good, pandas. Moving on to the next trade. And at the end, I could have made more money if I just hit my original target. I missed out on about 1-2 points there. But you saw with your own eyes. You know, I mean, the idea is the potential could have been great. And the potential could have been 10-20 points. Who knows? Pushing hard now. That's why I got out. That's why I get out there. Because this could reverse here now. But who knows? Good trade, though. Good trade. Let's go, baby. My pandas, my pandas. Could have been great. could have been great. You know, we just let it ride. It's all good, pandas. We're actually breaking below the 20 MA now, which is a little concerning. But still looks like an uptrend to me. Still looks like an uptrend. As long as we have moving average gaps. Let me go over some of your chats here. Kellyanne almost got the target perfect, 4,800 to shoot down. It missed it by 1 tick. Front ran. It did front run. Going over your chats, any questions? How do you copy trades across accounts? There is a trade copier. By the way, I gotta take this thing off. No more flying. No longer flying. There is a trade copier you can get on Apex website. It costs money though. It's not free. Yeah, so pandas, for those who are just joining the stream, I'm Baba Money. Thanks for joining. On this stream, we trade risk-free, 100% risk-free, because we are trading someone else's money. And so when I say risk-free, I'm saying that we do not risk any of our own personal capital. We are trading another firm's money. And so all the money you get, depending on which account you get, but you can get up to $300,000 in funding. And so right now, this is my funded account. And I passed the evaluation a couple weeks ago and been trading on this account for a while now. And yeah, you can see in the top left of your screen how high the account is right now. It's currently at 10.6K, and that's in a couple weeks of trading. And so on-time trading signals has it right. You know, basically, within like a month or two, I was able to not only get multiple accounts, but also make profits on these accounts with the trade copier. The trade copier makes it so, you know, I'm making the same trades on every account. So basically whatever I made right here, this 1,200, it's way more than 1,200 I made. I'll just say that right now. And so the nice thing about that is that you can trade small on one account, and if the kind of the stress you feel is only the same, it's the same as you're trading one account, and you're almost blind to the other accounts, and you're just letting it, you know, just letting it happen. But the amount of stress feels like in terms of mental capital, it feels the same as I'm just trading one account and just trading small. You know, I'm trading pretty small. That whole trade was only 2 contracts, and I was able to make $700 or $400 off that trade. You know, potentially I could have made 700, but you know, it was just 2 contracts, trading small. But if you multiply across 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, up to 10 accounts, you know, 2 contracts, that's 20 contracts. You could have swung 20 contracts there, and with, you know, 3 or 4 points on 20 contracts, it's about $4,000. $4,000. Wow. So, you know, but that's only if you have the ability to pass really multiple accounts. So, risk-free trading, if you're interested, that's Apex funded traders. If you look on the top of the chat, there's a pinned message. And if you're interested in that, you can save 50% off using the code. And using the link also helps me out a lot. So, you know, do that for yourselves before the coupon expires. It's going to expire on January 5th. So, check it out. And also feels good when you trade on this account. You know, it's just like, something happens mentally when you're just like, you're not trading your own money, when you're kind of trading someone else, and you're like, if I lose all this, what have I really lost? I haven't really lost anything. And so it's kind of like really helps in terms of the mental capital, in my opinion. Also on the stream, we trade only one single instrument, the emini, the biggest, baddest, most liquid market in the world, the S&P futures. And the reason why we trade this is because it's the most liquid market in the world. You know, every single bar here is on average the size of a scalp. And so that means that we're able to scalp the emini pretty easily because of the average size. And so with trading the ES, we trade only one single setup. It's a two-legged pullback. It's a setup that looks like this: 2 pushes up or 2 pushes down, and in the right context is greater than 90% probability to make 1 point on the E-mini. And so it's just, you know, if I bring this here, it's a two-legged pullback right here, 2 pushes down and reverses, it's able to make a point. And so the reason why we like the setup is because if we find it in the right context, it's greater than 90% probability to make 1 point on the E-mini. And if you guys know, 1 point on the E-mini for one contract is $50. And so if you trade, and so the idea is, if you can make more than 90% probability, you know, the idea is that though you're making only 1 point, the amount of contract sizes you trade, you can scale up. And so if you scale up, you know, right now on stream, I'm trading about 4 contracts. That means for every scalp, I'm making $200. And so typically all stream, I trade about 5 contracts, and you know, with every scalp, $250, 2 scalps a day, $500 a day, and and that's only on one account. If you have that multiplied on multiple accounts, you know, if that $500 a day can turn to $2,000 with just 2 scalps every single day, $2,000 a day, and that converts to about probably $500,000 a year of income if you can trade that consistently. Now the hard part is to trade it consistently. The hard part is to find the right context. And so we like to trade this on trend lines such as this. This is a trend line. We took this one earlier today, but it's a two-leg pullback. A, B, C. We call this also an L4 setup off of this trend line, also off of the 20 EMA. So we have 2 key areas, right, that we can use on an uptrend, able to make a point. And if you're able to make an entire swing trade, which is 2 legs up, A, B, C, another 2-legged move, and that reverses. And so you can see these 2-legged moves are everywhere. A, B, C, right? A, B, C, A, B, C. I like to say A, B, C, but it's just much easier to say than, you know, first entry, first pullback, first entry, second pullback. So if you want more information about the setup, you can check out the description below. There's details going, there's a playlist going over the details of the setup. Also on screen, you can see that we have a 2-legged pullback indicator. So for those who are interested and already know about the setup and know what they're looking for, the indicator helps us identify second entries. It automatically finds every single second entry, automatically identifies all traps, automatically counts all legs, and it can also be used for automated strategies. If you want more information about the trading range indicator or the 2-legged pullback indicator, you can go to the official website at www.2leggedpullback.com. So pandas, my pandas. Hopefully all those things will be helpful for you. And right now we're just waiting for a trade. You know, this is potentially a reversal here, and that's why I like it. That's why I got out of that trade. I'm glad I did. Right now, potential reversal. Will I take this reversal? Break a trend to new high, reversal trade. Could be a nice reversal here. Not sure if I'll take it though. Not sure if I'll take that reversal. Maybe just for a point. Maybe just for a point. Vishal asks, does it work with TOS? There is a think or swim indicator, 2-legged pullback, but it doesn't have as many bells and whistles as the Ninja Trader one. The Ninja Trader one has a bunch of stuff like the super signal, a lot of things that the think or swim one doesn't have. I'm gonna take a reversal here and see what happens. I actually still think we're in a strong uptrend. The main reason being is because we have a gap right now. Actually, I'm not gonna take this. We have a gap right now. You see, we have a gap between this high or this low and this high. What I mean by that is people who are in this, right, are still in this trade very comfortably. Right? There's a gap between the basically this high and the breakout and the low, the pivot low. And so I'm thinking if this trap fails, it's actually a good trade to go long because in my opinion, we're still in a pretty strong uptrend. We have a gap here still. The gap might fill actually. Yeah, this is a two-legged pullback. If you guys want to know my journey, basically, Michael Chin, everyone knows the infamous Michael Chin. I saw one of his videos, I was intrigued. I said, two-legged pullback, never heard of that. Started to look into it a little bit and realized Michael Chin learned from MAC, from Price Action Trading System. And so if you want to get his manual, you can go to his website, and I highly recommend it. I don't sell a course. I'm not competing with Mac. If anything, I am giving him free marketing. So I send people to his website. And he probably has a huge flood of business because of me. Because I'm bringing fresh content here, trading this live. But hey, I don't make any money, telling people to go to Mac. But hey, I still go. I tell people to go to him all the time. So Mac from Price Action Trading System. And then I learned that Mac learned from Al Brooks. And so I point people to Al Brooks. And I say, if you want to learn how to do price action trading, if you really want to learn how to read price action, you got to read Al Brooks. Al Brooks, A-L-B-R-O-O-K-S, Al Brooks. And he has a trading course. And for the same price as Mac, you can get an encyclopedia basically of trading, how to read price action, training videos, and it's absolutely amazing the amount of resources you get with Al Brooks. You can almost tell Al Brooks doesn't really care about the money in terms of his course because of how cheap he sells it. He really sells it for a price that I think is still unbelievable for the amount of content you get and how many hours he must have put into that training course. Absolutely incredible. And so, yeah, I highly recommend both of those. The thing about the two-legged pullback is that it's been around since the beginning of trading. Two-legged pullbacks is just the ebb and flow of the psychology of humans. And so as long as two-legged pullbacks are in our DNA, if we never had a two-legged pullback, literally the market would look like this. But two-legged pullbacks make it look like, so we have movements like this where people sell, people make money. It makes it so the market, when there's buys and sells in the market, two-legged pullbacks are inevitable. And so with the two-legged pullbacks, we can look at the footprints of the market here. And this is a potential reversal spot, but I'm not going to take it. Big reason being is because the 10K chart, we're clearly above the 20 EMA. 5-minute chart, 20 EMA is acting as support. Pandas, my pandas, make sure you guys scalp that like button. I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Chin knows bye-bye money by now. Hey, 2022, it's the year of the panda. 2022 is going to be the year of the panda. Let's go, baby. Hey, we got our bamboo today. We got our bamboo and we got a nice little show on the swing trade. And hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, pandas. I'll be on tomorrow. So I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, another quick reminder. Starting from next week, only members will have access to the pre-market analysis. And also, that's the only time I will show my account balance and the status of my account on Apex. Otherwise, I'll do just daily profit, the P&L. And so, starting from next week, that'll be privileged information for all pandas. So if you're a member, if you're a panda, if you have a green name on the chat, you'll have full access to that. But otherwise, I'll see you guys probably starting from, this is from Monday, from 9:20 on, I will open it up to the public, and then we'll have a small pre-market analysis with you guys, and then we can trade together. So, pandas, my pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in 2022, but hopefully I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. We have one more day of trading, pandas, and we're not done until we're done. And we're moving, we're pushing on, we're pressing on forward. Pandas, love this community, love you guys. Two-legged pullback. Trade safe, everyone. Happy trading. God bless. Bye.